Mr. Miro and I have just got back from a walk. We were just walking in the park and we walked back through the streets and we walked past this man. This man was walking in the most incredible way. And I'm going to draw him. I've got to draw him. We had such a great walk, but this guy made it so cool. He's walking in this way, he's almost like bending his back. We've got to draw him. So, don't go away. We're going to have some fun. Ready? Let's draw. Welcome back. We've just got back from this walk, me and Mr. Miro, and we just were walking past this man, and this man was just, he was just the craziest guy I've ever seen in my life, and I really had to capture him. So I'm going to throw down some ink and show you what this guy was like, his character, his mood, his expressions. And I kind of got the feeling like as he was walking and when he was doing everything, like all his bones were broken. Like he was just made of jelly, you know? And he had this incredible kind of smile on his face, like, hey man, I'm like the happiest man on earth. But his body was kind of like walking like this. So I'm gonna try and capture it. My sincere apologies, the light is going, winter is coming, the light is going. I don't have a set of big fancy lights on in my studio at the moment. I will get a set, but at the moment I'm trying to draw to catch the daylight. I'm catching the daylight almost like a reverse vampire or something, you know? And so I'm just going to get on with it. I'm just going to draw it all up. You can see my little thing down there is my video from this morning on laughing. People laughing at other people's drawings. So, don't worry about that. Let's just drop that down. There you go. So, let's hit that button and start trying to capture this expression that this guy had. And it was just the coolest expression. I hope I can do it justice here. He had these kind of eyebrows that were just like a million wrinkles. You know, just like, it almost seemed to be like a million wrinkles up to there, and then he had this long forehead. And he had this kind of very kind of confident kind of view. You know, it's like, I've never seen so many wrinkles on a forehead before. And he had this haircut that was kind of like, it was kind of like all on the sides of his hairs were all like little short, scruffy, stumpy stuff. Like, kind of like that. And he had this hair on top. Now I'm going to kind of give it a bit of colour. I'm going to see if I can break that paintbrush in. Let's do some of these. I'm just kind of trying to get some red on the top of his head there. More bits of my paintbrush falling off. Fantastic! Fantastic! Oh, I love that. 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 Right. So, where's that pen I was using? Is that the other one? Right, and we're gonna bring that all the way. This is a beautiful nib. It looks like a Hughes nib. And these are beautiful. Very difficult to get hold of these days. I don't know what's happened if they're... But anyway, he had these ears that just seem to stand on the edge. You know, even with Mr. Mirror doesn't usually take that much notice of people, but this guy was just like, he was just locked on to the way this guy was walking. And he had his earbuds in, so I'll draw those earbuds in there. But it's great when you see these characters in the street, or you see these people kind of on the bus or train or something, you know. And that's when you need your sketchbook, you know. That's when you need your little doodle pad, and you can kind of draw down some ideas, you know. This nib is just gorgeous. Very, very, very beautiful nib. I always feel very lucky when I use a nib that's just working with me. Now the thing is that he had this grin. He had this smile on his face that was just gorgeous. And this smile just seemed to, it seemed to come up to about here on his face, you know. And that's what I'm going to try and capture here with this guy. Right. Let's get that other ear in there. I love the way these nibs just want to, they just want to carve out the image on the paper. It's just beautiful. You can imagine going back in time and being one of those type of artists back in those days when they first kind of developed these nibs and stuff like that. Must have been like a UFO or something, you know. Like the way that we see things now, it's like we kind of look at it and think, well, you know, oh, it's just a nib, man, you know. What's the big deal, man? But boy, oh boy, the beauty in these things is just beautiful. Oh, what he had these. He had this kind of growings of what could only be described as he got very close to somebody and he had glue on his chin, and then he kind of pulled a bit of their hair off, because it seemed like little bits of hair all over the place, but not enough to really have a beard or could even grow into a beard. But now the fun part comes here, because oh, this is gonna be so funny. I'm just really, really excited by this. I'm quite terrible with things like telephones and stuff like that. I really, it's great for like emergencies and stuff. If I'm ever stuck on the side of a mountain or something, it's like if I'm ever stuck on the side of a mountain and I need help, I'd be like, oh hi. But usually telephones can be quite a pain in the butt, really. Especially these days, because telephones these days are kind of like they're kind of like devices that just can't be lived without. That's the way he was. Yes, yes. There's something about this guy who just just kind of he's like Mr. Bendy, Mr. Broken Back, Mr. I've got no bones, Mr. No Bones. That'd be a cool name for him, wouldn't it, Mr. No Bones? And he had this kind of like almost like an army shirt on. Had all these like buckles and things on him. You wait to see his hands. Oh dear, it's terrible when you laugh at your own drawings, isn't it? Oh man, this light's starting to really go in it. Right, let's get in there and do these gnarly fingers. Oh yes. Oh, this nib. Oh, I just made black lips now. That nib is so beautiful. I just want to kiss it. The way his hands seem to just drag. Oh. Ink must be the most incredible liquid ever invented. I mean, it's just so beautiful. Look at that beautiful, beautiful hand. Look at it. Oh my god. That is just lovely. Lovely. Let's just get that other arm in there. Mr. No Bones. Wasn't there a character in the Get Shorty had some kind of bones? Ray Bar Bones. Ray Barboni or Ray Bar Bones or something like that. Do you remember the one with John Travolta in it? He played Chili Palmer. Very cool. This nib is just so gorgeous. The way that the nib is just like falling into every place that I wanted to go is just incredible. Now you can hear how much this nib is struggling under my horrible pressure that I'm putting under it. Putting it under. And it has performed absolutely admirable. Fantastic. And that's showing the hand in the distance there. It's giving it that feeling that everything is. Can you see those hands in there? Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this. Now, at this part here, he didn't seem to have... Although this seemed to be a very large shirt, it didn't seem to quite fit him. If you notice, when you draw with your pen like that, can, you get a nice thick line, and if you turn it over, you get this lovely, crisp, thin line. There's a secret for you. And sometimes I wipe the nib because there's so much ink on the paper. I don't need to keep adding to it. Start using up some of the ink that's on. Lovely. Lovely. Now I had this shirt that kind of, like I said, it didn't seem to kind of cover all of it. It seemed to be like halfway up, and then it seemed like it didn't fit or something. But it fitted his, like, maybe his body was longer than the dimensions of his arms and stuff, you know, because it seemed to fit his arms. And lovely. And this is where his belt was. Lovely. Really lovely. Lovely. Just put his belly button in there. Couple of little hairs. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. The terrible thing about this drawing is it looks exactly like the guy that I just saw. Big boots that he had on. I love the way that this guy seemed to have the 2 feet pointing in completely different directions, but he still was walking, you know? That's his boots there. They're kind of like big kind of caterpillar boots, like big kind of workman's boots, if you know what they are. And the other boot is facing the other direction. I'll try and squeeze it in there. Cool. Very cool. That makes me laugh, that. Cool. That is so cool. I love that. This was the man that I saw in the street. This is the man that I saw walking down the hill. And if the police ever want to find him, that is a photo fit of him. Huh? Cool. I love that. That's so cool. And I'm going to have to squeeze my name in somewhere down here. Kieron Siemens. This is me writing down my name at the bottom. Don't know if you can see it, but my name is Kieron Siemens, and I've been drawing for you today. I've been drawing especially for you today. Especially. And I have absolutely had the best time. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being part of my day. So look on YouTube tonight, and you'll see all the videos that I've put up today. There's some great lessons gone up today, and there's the disco cat that went up today. There's a few that went up today, so wow, I love that. That has made the end of today a very, very, very beautiful ending to today. What do you think? Tell me what you think. Give me some feedback. I want to know what you think of Mr. No Bones. So, please send me a comment about Mr. No Bones today. Tell me what you feel. Tell me what you think. And if you did enjoy it, come back. If you did enjoy it, hit that subscribe button. I need your numbers. We are almost at that 900 stage. And then we're going to be hitting that 1K. In the next month, we're going to be hitting that 1K. I can feel it. So, come with me, join in. We have drawings every single day. So if you enjoy them, come back and spend some time with me. Okay? Thank you very, very, very much for watching today. Thank you very much. And I will see you again very soon. Bye-bye.